Here we are, another month is in the books. So in this video, I'm going to give you what I feel are the top 5 4K releases for August 2025. Overall, I felt August was a pretty solid month in terms of 4K releases coming out. In years past, especially when the format was pretty new, August was kind of a famine month as opposed to feast, which we would normally get in September and October, which, according to the schedule, looks to be also the case for this year. But as far as 4K releases go, I liked what we got, and there were some really solid offerings. So before I begin, of course, this is going to be my list of 5 titles that I think really shine on 4K for this past month. Yours will be very different, but I encourage you to put in the comments section below what were your top 5 4K releases for August. So literally only a few minutes ago, I made a last minute decision to sub out my number 5 pick. And the reason is because I felt that my number 5 should be what makes a really solid 4K upgrade overall versus what we got on the Blu-ray. And that previous number 5 was The Conjuring, which I do recommend you check that out. But for what I actually put in here, I went with Casper on 4K. Because not only is this native 4K resolution, but the picture difference over the Blu-ray, it's very noticeable. It's really improved, nice visual pop with HDR colors, and of course, unlike The Conjuring, Casper actually got a Dolby Atmos upgrade, and it's a lot of fun. It's really entertaining. There's some clever audio cues that happen in the height channels. So I like the movie a lot. It is one of my favorites from the mid-90s. I do recommend you check it out. But for my number 5 pick, Casper, really solid 4K for this past month, and one that I certainly recommend you check out for yourself. Arrow Video had a really solid month as far as 4K releases go, and there's 2 in this particular video. But for my number 4 pick, I went with the 2003 The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I really dug Arrow Video's transfer on this one. It is very solid. Nice HDR Dolby Vision grading on this one. It's a very stylized type of visual experience, and I think it looks perfectly good on 4K. Very noticeable over the old Blu-ray. And I gotta say, I really enjoyed the 7.1 mix on this one. I would have liked an Atmos, but I think the 7.1 definitely improves over the 5.1. It allows audio cues to be a little more spacious, and it's really enjoyable. It's very energetic track, especially when Leatherface is throwing that chainsaw around. I mean, you get some good dynamic activity there. Lot of fun, enjoyable movie, and I think Arrow Video did a great job with both this and the beginning. Check both of them out, but for this list, I went with this title. I think you'll definitely enjoy the improvements. And my number 3 pick is the other Arrow Video I spoke about just a few moments ago, but you can't get this one here in the States. You have to import it from the UK. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly from Arrow Video. Outstanding 4K disc. And honestly, it's probably one of my favorite catalog releases of this year. Not only does it improve upon the old Blu-ray, but it certainly improves upon the Kino Lorber version, which was released here in the States, because that version only had the 1 cut and no HDR grading. This has multiple cuts plus a secret Easter egg version, which I talk about in my review. You may want to check that one out if you want to see how to access it. But HDR and Dolby Vision are also included. In my opinion, this is the definitive version of the film on physical media. And it also has some outstanding extras, which, thanks to some viewers, pointed me in the right direction how to access. I am a fan of it. I love all the stuff. I haven't gone through all of them yet, but I will very soon. I can talk about this film for hours, but if you need the best version of this film on physical media, the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly on 4K from Arrow Video, this is one I would wholeheartedly recommend you pick up. And for my number 2 pick, I was so-so on the movie itself as far as live action remakes go. It's okay, it has some issues, but if you are a fan of the live action How to Train Your Dragon, you are getting a really solid home experience with this disc. Beautiful looking picture. I expect nothing less from a 2025 movie, but with the addition of the IMAX aspect ratio, wow, This looks friggin' impressive, especially if you have a bigger screen. I love how this looks. I have been playing this on my projector. Looks great. Fantastic. I mean, it's awesome. And you get the nice HDR Dolby Vision grading on this one. Really brings out the colors well. And the Dolby Atmos is also really entertaining. It's a lot of fun. Some good dynamic activity happen throughout your entire surround environment. This is a well-rounded 4K release and easily one of the best of the month. So if you are a fan of the film, check it out on physical 4K. If I remember right, the only way you can access the IMAX scenes is through the 4K edition on physical media, but check it out. It's pretty awesome, so it is my number 2 pick. So for my number 1 4K release for August 2025, it's also going to go to one of my all-time favorite movies, Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World. In my opinion, definitely one of the best of the month, and it is a really solid 4K. Visually, absolutely no complaints. It looks good, very filmic, full HDR and Dolby Vision, of course. It looks very impressive. I have no complaints about it. The audio was given a new Dolby Atmos track, and while there is a slight dial back of the low end, I think the additional speaker real estate more than makes up for it. I like it. I know there's going to be people that kind of wish it had the old DVD audio sound design. It does, but then once again, you're getting a little less bass. I I think it sounds fine. I think it sounds good. It's really a well done Atmos track. I like it a lot. And I'm very happy to see one of my favorite films get a good 4K release. So absolutely check this one out. Still hold on to your old DVD or Blu-ray, but really, in my opinion, Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World is one of the best of August. So those are my top 5 4K releases that came out in August 2025. We're getting ready to head into September, and there's a lot coming out. August was good. September is going to be even better. There's some incredible stuff coming out. This is going to be a tough list for next month's video, but wow, I mean, we're going into the back half of the year, folks. So there's going to be some surprises still to come, but really awesome 4K stuff all month long. So stay tuned, check it out, check out my other videos. But now I want to hear from you. What were your top 5 4K releases for this past month? Sound off down below. And if you're interested in the titles I did talk about in this video, I will post links in the comment section below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.